Tom Taylor's book again. He has a second issue out already. And guess what I found out? So we're going to get 2 issues of Amazing and 2 issues of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man monthly. So that means 1 Spider-Man comic every week on top of Miles Morales Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Superior Spider-Man. What are you doing, Marvel? So I like the Miles book, Superior book. At least those are different. But on top of those, we're going to get 4 Spider-Man books. What are you doing? I just, I don't get it. That's way too much. I want to get them, but I have the channel now. I can invest a little bit more. So I'm just like, wow, who can keep up with all of that? That's a lot of money, man. That you want to and it's the point now where companies own comics, they cannibalize their own sales for a potential comic. It's really strange, but it's kind of true. Marvel competes with themselves for money. So yeah, so this book wasn't as bad as the last issue. It's a little bit better. However, it's still not good. It's still not good at all. Oh, and my tripod broke again. Sorry. I'm just going to stop cheaping out. I'm going to go buy a good one, and we're going to do it right from now on, because I keep buying these $10 ones, and they break all the time. This is like the 6th one that I bought now. But anyway, let's take a look at this book and see what's going on here. So, if you remember in the last issue, we have these orange kids. Big coincidence that they're orange, I'm sure, Tom. The art's actually, I don't know if it's good or if he's tracing, right? Do you think this guy's name, if this is really him, then he's doing a good job. This Juan Cabal, or whatever his name is. Look, this is pretty good, pretty detailed. That's pretty good. I like that. But I also don't know if this is traced or not, right? They do a lot of tracing over at Marvel, so it's hard to tell. But for the most part, the art's all right. I'm not as good at picking out when they do digital drawing like Zach is, but I'm just gonna say I thought it was all right. There's actually some pretty good action in it. In fact, most of the issues action. The Human Torch shows up because they're like best buddies or something. He calls them in to help him take care of those kids because he's trying to find where their mom is, and I doubt they're going to even have a mom. It's pretty evident that they're going to be in some kind of experiment. But the Human Torch comes in, and they have some pretty good banter, which I thought was pretty good. But still, the whole time I'm reading this, I'm thinking this just doesn't sound like Peter Parker. I don't know if maybe he'll get his footing for writing Spider-Man, but it's hard to say. But so far, he just doesn't seem like it just doesn't feel like Peter Parker. I don't know. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments what you think. But I'm not feeling his Peter. That doesn't sound very good. That doesn't sound very good, actually. But anyway, but of course, Tom, he has to have some stuff in here. So I'll show you some action. There's a pretty cool scene where they're fighting. He's fighting that dude from the last issue that knocked him out. And the action's actually pretty good in it. They're fighting, you see him hitting that room. And he goes up to the wall here. And we switch to people, the people on the ground are standing and watching, and they're recording the fight. And it literally almost gets this lady killed. I thought this is pretty good right here. So he's whip the whip, grabbing that, getting rid of it. Comes down, and then the last thing you see, the cell phone recording is this wall, and then his back, and then boom. That's actually really good. That's really some really good action, really good effective use of paneling. It's not overly using dialogue. Now he goes after the car. That action was really good. I was really surprised. But of course, Spider-Man goes off to chase him, and who saves the day? This old woman. So Tom Taylor takes on ageism. He fights ageism. He's like, who are you? He's like, I'm the rumor. So the next couple of issues are going to be Spider-Man fighting crime with this old lady. His grandma. What are you doing, Tom? He's like, I just don't want to team up with another cool hero. We got to invent a new woman, your grandmother. Nice. Nice. So, you know, it's just, this is like per the course of Tom right here. See this? Like, you know, grandmother fighting. No one wants to see even like, this is why Stallone doesn't do action movies anymore. Or not Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't do action movies anymore. Because he's just too old. He's just too old. Though he's doing Terminator, I guess. He's still too old. Too old. Just like that last Rambo movie. It's like watching Grandpa running around in the woods. It just don't work for me. But yeah, the Tom Taylor taking on ageism. All right. Tom always fighting that good fight in every single Marvel comic that he writes at your expense and your dollar. So that's it. And I was looking at this cover. It kind of looks like Mephisto, doesn't it? I kind of have a theory about Mephisto. I think if you want my 2 cents on it, I think Aunt May getting cancer and it just appearing is in like a correlation with him and MJ being back together. And I think, you know, Mephisto's going to pop in and say, yo, what about our deal? You know, you guys can't get back together. The deal was for Aunt May to live and, you know, you were to stay apart. And I think that, I bet you that that's going to be a plot. That'd be a pretty cool plot, actually. But yeah, hopefully Tom Taylor doesn't write it because then he'll write Mephisto as some kind of bigot or something. I don't know. Mephisto don't care about what color your soul is. He just wants it. But this is stupid. It was some good action, but it just doesn't feel like Peter Parker still. And yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. So if you want to see the next issue, I'm sure it's going to be a load of fun while we watch Spider-Man and some old lady fight crime. I'm really looking forward to that. But anyway, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And check out the links in the description. All that good stuff. That comic wasn't great. It was okay. I wouldn't call it horrible. I really like just tearing them up because it's entertaining. And it really pisses off these anti-CG people. They hate it so much. And I find that funny. These comics are worthless. The only reason to keep them is because you like them. Or for personal, just to have them or whatever. They're worthless. They're not worth crap. And if they are, they're only worth like $10. So, you know, how many of your 200 comics are worth more than $10 anymore? You know what I'm saying? It's mostly Marvel's fault for pumping out so much trash. Anyway, see you guys.